Hi, hello English readers, and welcome to episode 22 of the podcast Read in English. I'm Lydie Bureau and I'm an English teacher in France. I'm also the founder of Lydie's Book Club, in which I host live readings of adaptations of English classics and contemporary novels. Once a week, I meet the members of the book club via Zoom to discuss the chapters of the book that we are currently reading. In July, we are embarking on a new literary journey. And this month, we are going to read the New York Times bestseller, Daisy Jones and the Six, published in 2019. Before diving into the story and the characters, let's first meet its author, Taylor Jenkins Reid. Okay, hello everyone. Hi. Hello, Maji. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining this live. So I also clarify that this podcast is recorded live. So I might have to interrupt some of my comments because I might have comments from the people live on Instagram. So I'm good. How are you? How are you guys? Okay, so Taylor Jenkins Reid is an American writer. She was born in 1983 in Maryland, and she is best known for her novels The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, published in 2017, and Daisy Jones and the Six, published in 2019. So this is, if you're watching this on YouTube, then this is the photo of the author, okay? Since the publication of Daisy Jones and the Six, she's become a New York Times bestseller author, and she currently lives in Los Angeles with her husband and her daughter. So after graduating from college, Taylor Jenkins Reid moved to Los Angeles, or LA, where she worked in the film industry as a casting assistant. She then worked as a teacher before getting a book deal, and she signed with her first literary agent at 24. She was quite young, and she probably already knew that she loved writing, and she had probably started writing a long time before. So since she's been a prolific writer, in less than 10 years, she wrote 8 novels. In the first 5 years of her writing career, she managed to publish a new book every single year. So her first novel was entitled Forever Interrupted and published in 2013. So her first novel was published in 2013. Her second in 2014, and it was called After I Do. The third novel was Maybe in Another Life, published in 2015. And the fourth novel, One True Loves, published in 2016, is the first book to be adapted on screen, and it was released in 2023, actually. And it's available on Amazon if you're interested to know what the story is about, and maybe that might give you the interest you to read the novel afterwards. She started getting the recognition she deserved when she released The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo in 2017. So pretty soon after, yeah, so a year after One True Loves. And it's with her fifth novel that she received the first commercial and critical acclaim. And a film adaptation is actually currently in production. So probably next year or in 2025 or 2026, maybe we will see the light of this film. Apparently the script is finished, so yeah, probably soon they will start filming it, probably. So her second critically acclaimed novel was Daisy Jones and the Six. In 2019, she won the Goldsboro Books Glass Bell Award in 2020. She was the finalist for the Book of the Month, for Book of the Year Award in 2021. And with this sixth novel, she entered the first time the prestigious New York Times and bestsellers list. And her book was also named Best Audiobook of 2019 by Apple's Books. And finally, the utmost recognition was also the miniseries adaptation, the Amazon miniseries adaptation of the book in 2023. Thanks to Reese Witherspoons. You probably know her name. She's a very famous actress and producer as well. Reese Witherspoon's production company called Hello Sunshine, which produced the series, and now she's produced a lot of other TV series and films based on the books that they read in Reese's book club. And I urgently encourage you to watch the series either before or after reading the book. I actually discovered this novel thanks to the Amazon series, and it really made me want to read the book because I loved the series. I know that there are differences. They've done some changes with the novels, but it's still the essence of the book is still there anyway. So I think that it will be interesting to read the novel and see what we like in the novel and what we prefer in the adaptation, the series adaptation. So it's always interesting and very rich in conversation as well when we debate and when we give our opinions on our views with the screen adaptation and the book. It's always very rich in information and so interesting to discuss as well. In 2021, she moved on to publish Malibu Rising in a new novel. Yeah. So 2021, she released Malibu Rising. And a year later, in 2022, she released her latest novel called Carrie Soto is Back. And according to Taylor Jenkins Reid, this is the last book of her series of 4 novels dedicated to famous women. In her interview with the Random House Book Club, she explained why she loves writing about them. And I quote, "What's most compelling to me is that the women we shine a light on, the women we allow to be raised up onto a pedestal, are forced to become 2 women, the women they are and the woman we all want to believe in." And in crafting stories focused on the real woman behind the legend. And in crafting stories focused on the real woman behind the legend, I have the opportunity to create someone who is both larger than life and also heartbreakingly human. It is, as of late, my favorite part of the job. And this is a quote that I really enjoy, that really embodies why she writes, and it really makes us think about how we perceive women, and especially famous women as well. Hi guys, hello. Hi Nell and VM. Thank you for joining the live. Hello. Okay, so now let's talk about the characters and the story. So Daisy Jones and the Six is Taylor Jenkins Reid's sixth novel, published in 2019, and is written in an oral history format. So it is, to be clear, it is similar to a rock band documentary, let's say, and we can, so each member reminiscing their version of the story of what happened in during that period of their life. And this is the reason why you will see the names before. So if you're watching this, then you can see here the names of the people who are interviewed, and it's like that throughout the novel. So this gripping novel is about the rise and fall of a famous rock band in the 1970s in America, and the band is called The Six originally, and then later on Daisy Jones is the one that's going to join the band. So Daisy Jones is a beautiful, strong-headed lead singer who is going to become the seventh member of the band, The Six, which is currently struggling to find success. But with the arrival of Daisy in the band, the current lead singer and songwriter, Billy Dunne, will have to face the fact that they are greater together. I'm going to detail more on the characters, knowing that if, like me, you've already watched the TV series, there are slight differences that I will address in due course. So Daisy Jones is the singer-songwriter. She was born in LA. She released her first album called First in 1975 with the record label Runner Records. She was asked to collaborate with the Six on the hit song Honeycomb before she joined the band. And she is going to develop a strong relationship with Dunne, with Billy Dunne. And that's going to create some tensions between the two, and also tensions in the band. In the band, there are two pairs of brothers, the Dunne brothers and the Loving brothers. So let's start with the Dunne brothers. Billy Dunne is the lead singer and songwriter of the band, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with his brother Graham. They formed the band the Dunne Brothers, which later became the Six, and they played, so first they played in bars and small venues before moving to LA and signing with Runner Records. the same record company as Daisy, if you remember. And after his successful collaboration with Daisy on the song Honeycomb, the record company encouraged them to work together on an album called Aurora. Graham Dunne leads, and he's married, sorry to add this, I forgot to add this, he's married to Camilla. They get married before they move to LA, and they have a daughter together. They're actually going to have 2 daughters. Anyway, so they are married, and Billy is not going to be faithful really to her, and basically their relationship going to have its up and downs, and yeah, that's going to be interesting to read well about, and see how Camilla is going to handle the life of her husband as a rock star. Graham Dunne is the lead guitarist in the band. He remained in the band throughout the 3 albums and tours, and he falls in love with Karen, the keyboardist of the band, but she will choose her freedom and independence over their relationship. Now, the Loving brothers. Pete Loving is the bassist of the band. He's not a prominent character in the novel, and that's probably the reason why this character doesn't exist in the TV series adaptation. So they completely omitted this character. Then we've got Eddie Loving. So his brother is the guitarist of the band. He joined the Dunne brothers before his brother, Pete. And he often disagrees with Billy and is secretly in love with Camilla, Billy's wife. And then we've got Warren Rhodes, the drummer of the Six. He joined the band when they were still called the Dunne Brothers. He is a misogynist, sexist, and always complains about the women involved in a group, Karen, Daisy, and Camilla. However, in the TV series, this character is a bit more likable because it doesn't take himself seriously and is not as sexist in the book. And then we've got Karen Circo. She is the keyboardist of the band. She's originally from Maryland, and she moved to Pennsylvania later on. She played for a couple of bands before joining the Six in 1971, and she had an affair with Graham Dunne that I mentioned before. But their relationship ended when she got pregnant, and she preferred to prioritize her career over her personal life and building a life with Graham. So that's it for me. I hope that you enjoyed being introduced to Taylor Jenkins Reid and her novel Daisy Jones and the Six. If you like this content, make sure that you like the video or that you leave a comment on below the episode on Spotify. And before I leave you, I just want to remind you that between the 8th and the 26th of July, we are going to read the novel Daisy Jones and the Six. So this is not an adaptation, this is the original text. It is aimed at C1 and advanced level, so you have to be able to have that kind of level. You need to have a quite advanced level to be able to follow the reading. Or if you're B2, then it's going to be a good thing to challenge you and improve your English. So make sure you subscribe to the book club membership to be part of the fantastic literary journey, and have access to the 3-part live workshop on Daisy Jones and the Six for free. I remind you that the live readings on Instagram are free, but the live workshop, in which you will be able to share your thoughts on the novel, are hosted on Zoom on 3 different Saturdays, and for that you have to become a member. So I hope you'll be able to become a member and subscribe to the membership of the book club. I wish you a beautiful end of the day, and I will see you next month with a new podcast episode dedicated to the British author Julia Armfield and her debut novel, Our Wives Under the Sea. This one, and this is a Ladies Book Club members pick. Bye.